Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Speaking Practice Podcast. I'm Jane.
And I'm Chris, and you're joining us on the podcast where you practice real, everyday English and grow your confidence step by step.
Today's episode is all about something we all need, making friends in English.
Yes, it's hard enough in your native language, but in English, it can feel impossible. If you've ever wondered, what do I say? How do I start? Or how do I sound friendly in English? This episode is for you.
Welcome, everyone.
Jane, let's start here. Why do so many English learners find it difficult to make friends in English?
Great question, Chris. Many learners are afraid of making mistakes, sounding awkward, or not knowing the right words. But the truth is, you don't need perfect English to make friends. You just need simple, friendly language.
That's reassuring. So, mistakes are okay?
Absolutely. Making friends is about connection, not perfection.
Okay, Jane, imagine I want to make a new friend. What's the easiest way to start a conversation in English?
Start simple. You can use greetings and easy questions like, "Hi, how are you?" Or, "Hello, my name is," or, "Is this your first time here?"
Nice. Can we hear a short example?
Of course. "Hi, I'm Jane. Nice to meet you."
Hi, Jane. I'm Chris. Nice to meet you too.
That's it.
Very simple and very effective. So, Jane, after saying hello, how do we continue the conversation?
You ask friendly, open questions like, "Where are you from?" Or, "Are you from around here?" Or, "What do you do?" Or, "What do you like doing in your free time?"
And how do we respond politely?
You can answer and then ask a question back. For example, "Where are you from?" "I'm from Canada. What about you?"
Ah, so it becomes a natural conversation.
Exactly. Conversations are like a game of catch. You take turns.
Jane, this is important. How can someone sound friendly in English?
Great point, Chris. You can sound friendly by smiling when you speak, using polite words like please, thank you, and nice. Showing interest with phrases like, "That's interesting." "Really? I like that too."
So it's not just words, but also attitude.
Exactly. You also use a compliment or something nice about the person. For example, "I like your hair," or "I love your bag. Where did you get it?"
Okay, let's change things up a bit. I'm at a coffee shop or a meeting. I see someone I want to talk to. What is the lowest stress way to start?
Don't try to be too clever. Use the situation strategy.
The situation strategy?
Yes, comment on something you are both experiencing. For example, "It's crowded in here today, isn't it?" "Have you tried the coffee here before?" "It's so cold today," or "The sun is so hot today." "The service here is so fast and efficient." "I love that book." It's low pressure because you aren't asking them personal questions yet.
That makes sense, but what if they just say yes and stop? How do I keep it going?
Some people may ask closed questions. These are questions that end the conversation quickly. For example, "Do you like this coffee?" And they respond by just saying yes, and then there is an awkward silence after that.
Ooh, I think I get it now.
This is called a dead-end question, which in some cases can be a problem causing awkwardness and discomfort.
Awkward because you don't know what to say afterwards, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. And this is where the open-ended pivot comes in.
The open-ended pivot?
Yes, the open-ended pivot is like a game of catch. If you ask a question that can be answered with a simple yes or no, the ball stops moving. Now, the pivot is the move you make to throw the ball back so the game continues.
Ah,
The pivot is a follow-up question that starts with who, what, where, when, or why. These words force the other person to give you more information.
so after they say yes, I follow it up with a question like, what do you prefer?
Exactly. For example, if they say yes, you follow up with, I'm actually new to the area. Do you have a favorite spot around here? Most people love giving recommendations.
So you briefly react to their answer by asking a question.
Yes, for example, if you ask me, "Are you a student here?" and I say yes, you can keep the conversation going by asking, "Which course are you studying?"
Ah, I get it now.
When you use an open-ended pivot, the other person does most of the talking. This is a secret weapon for beginners because it gives your brain a break. It lets you practice your listening skills. And it makes the other person feel like you are a great conversationalist, even if you don't say many words.
That's interesting. So if I say, "So, Jane, you are a teacher of English?" and you say yes, I can then keep it going by asking, "How did you get into teaching?" Or, "Do you like being a teacher?"
Yes, that's right. You get it now. This is important because it shows the other person that you are interested in having a conversation with them or you want to be friends with them.
And if they can answer your question in only 1 or 2 words, it's a closed question. If your question requires 3 words or more to answer, you've successfully used an open-ended pivot.
Exactly.
Okay, Jane, let's show everyone why this matters. Let's do a bad version first. We're at a park. I'll be the learner, and I'm going to forget to pivot.
Ready?
Okay.
It's a beautiful day to be out here, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Do you come to this park often?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you live nearby?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go walk my dog now. Bye.
Ouch, that was painful. I felt like I was being interrogated, and Jane had to do all the work.
Exactly. You weren't being mean, Chris, but you weren't giving me any hooks to grab onto. Now let's try the open-ended pivot. Watch how Chris uses what and how to keep the ball moving.
Okay.
It's a beautiful day to be out here, isn't it?
It really is. What is your favorite thing to do at this park?
I love the running trail. I'm actually training for a 5K right now.
That's impressive. How do you find the energy to train after work?
It's hard, but I usually listen to podcasts. Actually, I'm listening to an English learning one right now.
No way! Which one are you listening to? I'm always looking for recommendations.
Did you hear the difference? In the first version, I had to keep starting the engine. In the second version, Chris used what, how, and which. Those words are like fuel for a conversation.
And notice that I didn't say anything complicated. I just asked Jane about her life. It actually felt much easier than trying to think of things to say about myself.
Some of the phrases you can use to pivot are, "What brings you here today?" instead of, "Are you here for the event?" "How did you get into that?" instead of, "Is that your hobby?" "What do you like most about?" instead of, "Do you like?"
These questions are open-ended, and the others, the instead of questions, are closed-ended. The open-ended give room for the conversation to keep going, but the closed-ended ones do not. They are more of one-words answer questions.
Exactly.
All right, now that we've learned how to pivot, let's move to the next part. So, Jane, we've moved past the hello. How do I move from strangers to acquaintances?
You need to find some common ground. I like to use the FORD method, which stands for family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. You can use any of these topics to keep the conversation going. For English learners, recreation is the easiest. For example, ask something like, "What do you do for fun when you aren't working?" Or, "Do you like drawing?" If it's family, ask, "How many are you in your family?" If it's occupation, ask, "So what do you do?" Or, "Where do you work?" If it's dreams, you can ask, "What's your dream in life?" Or, "What's your aspiration in life?"
What if I don't understand their answer? I'm always afraid of nodding and smiling when I'm actually lost.
Great question. Be honest, but keep the energy high. Say, "Oh, I'm still practicing my English. Could you explain what that means? It sounds interesting." People actually find that charming. It shows you're listening.
Right, but Jane, I have a concern. If I'm constantly asking what, how, and why, don't I sound like a detective or a police officer? I don't want people to feel like I'm interviewing them for a crime.
That is a very real fear. The difference between an interview and a conversation is your intonation, the music of your voice. Let's look at the two types of tones. Number one, the downward tone, the interrogator. If your voice goes down at the end of a question, it sounds very serious and official. Listen to Chris try this.
What do you do for fun?
And,
Why did you move to this city?
see, that sounds like he's checking my ID papers. It feels cold.
It definitely does.
And number two, the upward and airy tone, the friendly neighbor. To sound friendly, you want your pitch to go slightly up at the end, and you want to put more air or smile in your voice. Try it now, Chris.
So, what do you do for fun?
And
Oh, wow. Why did you move to this city?
much better. When your voice goes up, it signals, I am interested and friendly. When it goes down, it signals, I am demanding information.
Very important, especially when you want to make and keep friends.
Some tips for beginners. Smile. Even if you are on the phone or nervous, smile while you speak. It physically changes the shape of your mouth and makes your English sound warmer and more native automatically.
2. Use softener words. Before you ask a why or how question, add a little softener, like, I'm curious, just wondering. That's cool. So, these make the pivot feel natural, not sudden.
And match the energy. If the other person is speaking quickly and excitedly, try to bring your energy up a little bit to match theirs. It builds an instant connection.
I love that. So it's not just about the questions, it's about the questions plus a smile.
Exactly. Practice your pivots in the mirror and listen to the music of your voice. You'll be making friends in no time.
After chatting, instead of just walking away, what do I say to end the conversation in a polite and friendly tone?
This is a crucial skill because many learners feel stuck in a conversation and don't know how to leave without being rude. In English, we use what's called a pre-closing, a little warning signal that the conversation is about to end.
Ah, pre-closing.
You shouldn't just say goodbye immediately. You need to signal that you are about to leave. You can use, anyway. This is a very common way to transition. Well, I should probably get going. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
And before you walk away, say something nice about the time you spent talking. This ensures they feel liked. It was really nice chatting with you. I really enjoyed hearing about your job, hobby, or trip. It was great meeting you.
If you want to feel extra polite, give a tiny reason for leaving. It doesn't have to be a big secret. I have to go catch my bus. I need to go find my friend. I'm going to go grab another drink.
For example, a professional, formal exit. Anyway, it was a pleasure meeting you, Jane. I should probably head back to the office now. Have a great afternoon.
The casual party exit. Well, I'm going to go grab some food, but it was really nice talking to you. Hope you enjoy the rest of the party.
And the in a hurry exit. I'm so sorry. I just realized the time. I have to run, but it was great catching up. See you later.
The key is to be polite and friendly when leaving or ending the conversation. You can also simply wish them well. For example, have a good day, or see you later, or it was nice meeting you.
This is the hardest part for me. How do I ask to hang out again without it being weird?
You need to keep it casual and low stakes, not too over the top. Use the future mention.
The future mention?
Yes, that means you mention something you are going to do in the near future and invite the person or suggest something you both can do in the future. Like, hey, I'm actually going to that museum next week. You should come if you're free. Or, we should grab a coffee sometime. Do you have WhatsApp or Instagram?
Are there common mistakes learners should avoid when making friends?
Yes. 3 big ones: giving very short answers like yes or no, being afraid to speak at all, and thinking their English is not good enough.
But it's okay to make mistakes. It's only human. And as Jane said, don't overthink it. Keep the conversation flowing naturally.
Here are some power phrases you can use from today's episode and when to use them. Are you from around here? A classic way to start a conversation about location. That's a great item. Where did you get it? Using a compliment as an icebreaker. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. A polite way to ask someone to repeat themselves. It was great chatting with you. A warm way to end a conversation.
And what's your advice?
Speak anyway. Practice is how you improve. And a pro tip, use the 3-second rule. If you want to talk to someone, do it within 3 seconds before your brain overthinks it. Use continuer phrases like right, I see, and that's interesting. And always smile. A smile is the same in every language, warm and friendly.
You can try to answer these questions in the comments below to make new friends. Hi, my name is... Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Great job! You're already making friends in English.
Making friends in English doesn't require big words, just kindness, confidence, and practice.
Try starting one small conversation this week. Even a hello is a great start.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with a friend.
That's it from us. See you on our next episode.